Do we have copy? We go on in 5.
Writers won't union.
Oh, thank you, Anna.
Hey guys, okay, out in the California sunshine today, right? Guess what? I don't know if Mercury is in retrograde or something, but my studio got flooded. So I can't even get in there to get my camera or to film for you or to do anything. So I could have waited, but you know me, I'm like, I'm not gonna wait. I promised you guys that I was gonna be here for you, and I wanna consistently put out a video at least once every 2 weeks, and I didn't wanna keep waiting, and I knew that I needed to do this today. So here we are. This is like my iPhone 8, okay? This is what I have today. I don't have a little mic set up to it. I have my phone propped up on a tree right now, so I hope it's straight. Am I straight? I'm trying to get low for you. Well, I'm only like 5 feet tall, so how tall can I be, right? So I think I'm in a good range. I don't have any powder on. I'm not wearing what I normally would wear. It's just you and me. So here we go. This isn't the lesson that I had planned to talk with you about, but we're just, is that a bee over there? Okay. Like, I'm in the wild. Okay. It's not the lesson that I did have planned, but I think it's still something that we could talk about. This career is a choice. It's a choice. You don't have to do it. There are so many easier things to do, right? It is a choice. So if it's a choice, and I'm talking about a choice like, you know, I know for me, when I was talking about why am I an actress, I was like, I can't do anything else. Like, this is inside of me. I have to do this, right? On that level, I get it. But a choice meaning there are other things. Like, if you couldn't do this, there are other ways to make money and to make a living and hopefully to find something you love. But what happens is, because it's this choice, is I hear people sometimes kind of like bitching and moaning about stuff like, oh, you know, my apartment, you know, I don't have the right setup, so I can't film, right? Or they might say, oh, I have a roommate and I need the money, but I don't want to have 2 roommates, you know, stuff like that. I can't make it to class today. Well, my class, they don't do that with me, but I've been in other classes. I can't make it to class today because I have a cold, you know, stuff like that. You have to be dedicated. You have to be dedicated. If I hire you, if I'm making a huge film and I hire you, you better show up and be there. If I'm doing a low budget film where you're not getting any money and you agree to do it, you gotta be there. There are no, those kind of excuses, that's not cool, right? If you have to work 3 jobs so that you can get your headshots and you can go to class, you gotta do it. All right? You have to do it. If you have to have 4 roommates so you have a roof over your head so that you can audition, right? So that you can live, so you can be in the place that you need to be in to go on auditions and to have representation, then you have to do it. Let me tell you something. When I first started out, I didn't have the best upbringing. I didn't have a dad in the picture. It was a single mom. She had me when she was 19. I mean, she didn't know what she was doing. She was doing the best that she could. I wound up moving out at 17 years old. I got a roommate. I worked 3 jobs. I did whatever it took to be able to get my headshots and afford my class. I have people that drive to come to class in my studio that are working 3 jobs and that drive an hour and a half to get to me. They know their stuff. They know what they're supposed to do. They show up on time, early. They show up early, and they always show. You have to do what it takes. If you want this, if you really, really want this, then do it. Get off your butt and do whatever it takes to make it happen. I am telling you this because if you let life get in the way, if you let your own laziness get in the way, you're going to regret it. See, this makes me emotional. Or I'm sorry, this makes me emotional because I don't want anyone that wants to do this in their life to give up. I don't want you to regret not doing it. Okay? So, if you gotta work 3 jobs, work 3 jobs. Okay, if you have to do an internship, your acting class, and say, can I just do this for a month? I'll do anything. I'll throw out the trash. Then do it. But do what it takes. It's worth it. It's worth it. Okay? All right. I think a truck is coming, so I better sign out. But I love you guys, and I will see you on the next episode. Acting out.